give us a bit of a history lesson. Duchess Katrina of Iron Mountain.
My lords and my ladies of Meridies, Your Majesty's Glenavon, Your Majesty's Meridies, Your Highness's Meridies. Back in April of 1999, I don't remember what AS it was, I was the queen who instituted rapier fighting in this kingdom. There you go. I instituted the Queen's Rapier Guard, the Queen's Rapier Champion, and the Order of the Argent Rapier. About a month and a half later, the King and I traveled to Glenavon to their second coronet list, which was won by Sir Caus. And His Majesty Meridies forgot the Sword of State. And there we were, the full contingent for the first time, the King and Queen of Meridies, their heirs, Angus and Megan, the Prince and Princess, the first Prince and Princess of Glenavon, Eric and Rondalyn, and their Tanis and Tanista, Caus and Susanna. And there we all were, with no Sword of State. At that time, His Majesty decided he better go find something to substitute for the Sword of State. And so he went to Larkham the Merchant, who graciously gave us the loan of this beautiful sword here, this beautiful rapier sword.
Wow.
And after the event was over, about a month later, Larkham traveled to Georgia to the Kingdom Arts and Sciences Fair, and in court informed His Majesty and myself he just couldn't sell this sword, and he gave it to us. And now on this auspicious occasion, I'm donating this sword. Her name is Honor, and she was used as sword of state of Meridies during my second reign, and I'm donating this to the kingdom and to the new order of the Masters of Defense of Meridies. Huzzah!
Nice.
Her motto is, "Draw me not without cause, sheath me not without honor."
Mm-hmm.
Mistress Ysabel presents this sword to the crown of Meridies. It has been wielded always in service to Meridies and her people. May she who has bore this blade be as strong as the steel from which it is forged, as swift to act on behalf of her kingdom as this blade has struck down its foes, and as much a bright beacon to others as the sun's reflection on its edge.
Summoned into the presence, Mistress Ysabel de Saincte Croix.
Yes, Mistress Ysabel, what is that?
Neither can I. Please allow them to do so. Mrs. Ysabel, you have been named the first Meridian to be inducted into the Order of Defense. It's still your wish for this to take place.
Good answer.
Ysabel was made a pelican not long ago for her service to the kingdom and to the crown. Yet it cannot be denied that her dedication and service to the rapier community, without this dedication to the rapier community would not be what it is today. She's been extremely instrumental in what we are with Meridian fencing right now. But we're not placing her in the Order of Defense for just her service. We're placing her there for her prowess on the field and for her passion for fighting. She exemplifies what we feel this new order, the fourth peerage, Order of Defense, should really be all about. Is there a knight who will speak for Mistress Ysabel?
Your Majesty? I, Sir Robert Glennon of Auk, would speak on behalf of Mistress Ysabel if I would be so allowed. Is that your wish? Mistress Ysabel, I'm trying to be a little more forsooth for this, since this is the one and only time we're going to make, Their Majesties are going to make, the premiere of the Masters of Defense in Meridies. They could not have picked a better candidate. I don't know too much about rapiers. I really don't like it. That doesn't have anything to do with it. I watched Izzy mow them down like 9 pins over and over again. I recognize prowess when I see it, and I've already said clearly and loudly, and I say it again, you are my peer. I could not be happier for you. And I think the rest of my order is just as happy. And they're on their feet in deference to you today.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel that will speak on Mrs. Ysabel?
I will. Nikolai Pilipaitis. The laurel is about learning and about teaching. So I'd like to speak of what Ysabel has taught me. She has taught me that learning is one of the most important things to never let go of. No matter where your prowess is or where you're at, to continue to seek and learn will only help you in the ability to teach. She has taught me about courage. To walk up into a fight that she really doesn't expect to win, but to walk up with the courage of a lion. And most of the time she actually wins it. She has taught me about heart. And this is the most important thing in Meridies. She has taught me about the heart of Meridies. This is not my original kingdom, but it is now. It is because of people like her, and her in particular. And finally, she has taught me, I hope, and I believe, what it is to be a master of the Order of Defense. I fully believe that she is what I hope to be and strive to be at some point if I can reach that level.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who would speak for Mrs.
I, Deputy of Netherwood,
Griffin O'Swear.
speak for Ysabel as members of the Order of the Pelican. Ysabel, many years ago, you and Corbin and Griffin and I had a conversation wherein there was frustration that it wasn't the right way to do it. And so we finally said, so change it. And you did. Not alone, but you took that first step on the path and you changed it. And I'm going to say something to you, and I know exactly what you're going to think because we've talked about this too. You inspire me to go farther, be better, and take chances. You are my peer.
I get to get the cheesy movie quote. You changed your stars. This lady came to us about 10 years ago. She was a single mother with 2 small children. And look at what you are today. And you did it with your heart, your courage, your road to service, your prowess, and your skill. Remember, your brothers and sisters in the Order of the Pelican stand with us in honor of you.
Is there a royal peer who will speak for Mrs. Ysabel?
We, Duke Thomas Blackmore.
And Duquesa Elisande de Luna will speak for this woman.
She is, beyond a shadow of a doubt, a leader in the community of Rapier. She is the person that the entire fencing corps of Meridies looks to as their leader, their guide, and their conscience. She is the pinnacle of Rapier fighting in our kingdom. She is a loyal Queen's woman, and she is one of the best people I know.
She is an example of how much someone can do to support the crown. She has been my Queen's Guard. She was my Queen's Rapier champion. She has been Queen's Rapier champion for many. She is willing to do anything that the crown asks or anything that the kingdom needs, with no question of recompense and no desire to even have notice for it. She just wants to make sure that everything is done that should be. This woman is without a doubt a peer and an inspiration to us all.
Mrs. Ysabel, as you accept this role as Master of Defense, there are certain aspects to take to heart. Are there members of the populace who have admonishments for Mrs. Ysabel?
A master should exemplify the ideals and teachings that they would wish for any student to have. I believe you have for me.
A master shall defend honor.
A master should seek ever to be a paragon of prowess.
A master should judge with reason, speak with humility, and act with nobility.
A master should meet wrath with patience.
A master should defend the honor of the Queen.
A master should exhibit a functional mastery of period fence.
A master should show loyalty to the kingdom and the order.
A master should inspire others to excel both on and off the field.
A master should display courage in service to the kingdom.
A master should recognize that true nobility arises from the journey, not the destination.
A master must constantly strive to gain knowledge and skill, knowing full well that task is never completed.
Mr. Ysabel, we've heard from our peerage, our royal peerage, and from the populace. It is our wish to include you into as a member of the Order of Defense, a master of the Order of Defense. Would you now swear your master defense oath? Sorry, this is brand new. We're still working.
I swear,
as a master of defense
as a master of defense to
be true to the crown
be true to the crown
and to the order.
and to the order.
Work with the other masters.
Work with the other masters.
Of defense for the betterment of the order.
Of defense for the betterment of the order.
I shall not work.
I shall not work.
Or teach people.
Or teach people.
Suspect.
Suspect.
I will be merciful.
I will be merciful.
When I have the upper hand.
When I have the upper hand.
So say I.
So say I.
Is there a baldric for Mistress Ysabel?
I do, Your Majesty.
The baldric dates back to ancient times, keeping the warrior's sword within easy grasp. The name means bold or brave ruler. It may always remind you of how members of our kingdom think of you, brave and willing to boldly create this order.
Is there a cloak for Mistress Ysabel?
Oh.
Wait, Your Majesty, this is the real cloak.
A cloak has many purposes. It is used to fight on the field, for warmth, and to add panache and force. This cloak is a badge of your order, allowing everyone to see who you are and what you represent. From across the room or a field, people will watch that and what you do and say, that is what it means to be a master of defense. Let me remind you that while this is an elite fighting order, your responsibilities and influence go far beyond the field. The livery colors were symbols of the loyal followers of a royal house. They were used to show marks of royal favor, or the acceptance of the order. These colors help the badge of your order, one that is new and without history. May it be a reminder that your responsibilities go beyond the borders of a single kingdom. This medallion is held up by the collar of white leather, completely unstained and without any mark. May your actions keep it unstained and be a symbol of the example you must be.
This is Mistress Ysabel's sword. It has served her well for many years. While it's in very good shape, it's old. We feel that on this new journey she is about to embark, we should replace her sword with a new and shiny coat.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
We, Martin and Emily, by right of arms, King and Queen of Meridies, call forth all and singular nobles and gentles to bear witness. Recognizing your prowess in feats of arms and your selfless devotion to our kingdom and people, we herewith elevate you, Ysabel de Saincte Croix, to the rank of Master and name you Premier of our Order of the Defense.
but in company. We charge you to fulfill the responsibilities of this rank as befits the peer of our realm, and to confer upon you the privileges and rights attendant thereto. By our hands, this 24th day of May, Anno Computatus Quinquagesimo, being the year of our Lord, 2015. Meridies, Maliki Kenyan, Emily, Maliki Kenyan, Kanyaki.
Master Ysabel, would you now like to swear fealty as the first of our order of things?
I, Mistress Ysabel de Saincte Croix, do swear fealty and service unto the crown of Meridies, to speak and to be silent, to do and to let be, to come and to go, in need and in plenty, in peace and in war, in living and in dying, from this hour henceforth, till my Lord release me, death take me, or the world end.
And I, Morden, King of Meridies,
I am alone, Queen of Meridies.
hear and shall not forget nor fail to reward that which is freely given.
Guilty with love, valor with honor,
And oath breaking with justice. Rise now, Ysabel.
Master Ysabel, as a master of the Order of Defense, our kingdom, and our society, may this be your last
Meridies, the first member of Meridies of the Order of Defense, Ysabel.
Oh my God. Yeah.
The scroll was done by Mrs. Yeah, we're going to put that in case for
Good call.
3 cheers for the premiere of the Mastery of Defense. Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Hurrah! Hip hip! Summoned into court.
Yes.
Master Mikolai, Philippitis.
Master Mikolai, it is my honor as the King of Meridies to pick the first 3 into the Order of Defense. I've heard counsel from several people, read several letters, talked to them personally, and talked to the Mistress Ysabel. And we feel that you should be the next inducted into the Order of Defense. I feel that this is obviously a really big deal to the society, and I would like you to be able to take an event and a proper ceremony befitting your new state. So we'll talk about it later and arrange all
Thank you very much. I think a wonderful precedent has been set. So.